Welcome fucking back. We have a guest today, Aidan Big Dick Miller. Aidan, why do they call you that?
Lagging bad.
You have a huge total.
You're so lagging. I didn't hear anything you just said.
Oh, son of a bitch. Maybe you're lagging a little bit too.
Okay, go.
Yes, no? Karina?
Yeah.
Can you hear everybody?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, what the fuck? That's stupid. I got fucking great service, so. It said Aidan Big Dick Miller. Why do they call
You didn't even check me.
Why do they think they call him that? He's got a huge total. Huge total, people. Huge total.
Yeah, tell us about it. Tell us who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm a very newbie power lifter. Haven't
Fuck
even been
you.
doing this shit for a year.
Fucking monster.
Started when the first meet. First meet was in February. Totaled 1868, something like that, or 58. And then next one was in May, and then that was like a 1956 total, and then just had that meet last weekend or whatever. 2110, baby.
Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? Hey, y'all remember what episode? I can't remember what episode it was. We got a question about who's the best prospect upcoming in powerlifting. We all told you. It's Aidan motherfucking Miller.
Yeah.
That's when your nickname was Aidan. That's when your nickname was Aidan motherfucking Miller. Now it's Aidan Big Dick Miller. So
I think that suits a little bit better. I like that.
You're still a goblin in my phone.
Come on, you gotta change that.
It's tradition now. I gotta leave it.
Now you have to change him in your phone to Big Dick Miller. So if he calls,
yeah, and then dating's like, who's that? Oh, that's my client. It's fine.
That's my so when he calls you, people are like, oh my god, why does it say Big Dick Miller on your phone? Oh, it's my client. He's 23. It's no big deal.
Right. I'm old enough to be his mom.
Yeah.
Huh? No, you can't say hi, bro. I got headphones in. You gotta go. They're doing a podcast. Oh, you're saying goodnight? All right, I love you. Good night.
Okay. Good night.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Say goodnight to Tia Quads. Just say goodnight. She can hear you.
Good night, Quads.
Good night, Alec. I love you.
I love you.
All right, go to bed. I love you. Love you. Sorry, y'all. Dad break. All right, now we're back to shenanigans.
I'm excited for like so many reasons, but like I've never seen you fucking struggle lifting.
Oh, he finally struggled on
and you're 804
squat a little bit.
Like not much of a struggle, but like enough that I was like, oh, great.
Yeah, it felt good to finally grind out something.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, shut up. That wasn't really a grind. You had like 817 probably in the fucking tank.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That would have taken like a real grind.
That would have been like a RP10.
Yeah.
Shit my pants grind, but
yeah.
I'm beyond happy to walk away with 804 though, especially with how it looked, how it moved, and everything. Yeah.
Well, like Brandon says, right? You were building a total. You're not there for one single fucking lift.
No, and I'm not a one lift. Like I'm not a specialty deadlifter, bencher, squatter, or whatever. I think I'm good at all three.
Clearly.
Listen, man. The guys that are good at all three, like 275, Zach Myers. He doesn't hold the record for anything except total.
Mm.
It's the only one that fucking matters.
For
I got the squat record.
Yeah, but for some reason that doesn't get as much attention as a fucking deadlift record, which is I think
let's be real though. Let's be real. There's only 3 people getting any attention for a deadlift record. The top female deadlifter in the world right now, which is Brianni, and I guess Sam. And then Danny and Jamal, even though Jamal's a fucking bitch, but well, we can laugh at it. Jamal's a fucking bitch. Got caught
those are
cheating
really
in the USAPL.
Honestly, you'll deadlift 900 in the next year, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident that number will be there. Whether it's just next meet or the meet after, it'll be there eventually. And the way my squat's progressing too, like a big total is coming within the next 2 years.
You'll also squat 9 in the next like year and a half, 2 years at the very most.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that you'll easily get into the mid 5s with bench. That might take a little longer. But I mean, shit, you just hit 501, which was fucking great.
Yeah.
But
I mean, this is also the first prep that I was actually able to train bench all the way through without having to deal with my pecs.
Mm-hmm.
So look what that did. My 474 was my previous best, and then 501. I don't know, what is that? 20 something.
Yeah.
20 something.
I think
must have a great.
So
besides deadlift, I think that's really what is putting Death Grip Derek that far ahead of you in the total. Is that he had a 903 deadlift. His squat wasn't that much more, I don't think. It wasn't 8. It wasn't like
he's a mid
840. It's not mid 8s, I don't think.
It's not. No. Oh.
Yeah, Karina, look it up real quick. His biggest raw meet, the one where he finally beat Jamal, and then Jamal beat him like 2 weeks later. But Jamal's a deadlift specialist, but he's strong in everything.
His best raw squat was 848.
Oh, okay.
501 bench and then 903 deadlift for a 2237 total.
Okay, yeah. So okay,
it really isn't. It sounds fucking crazy, but it doesn't really sound too far out of reach.
You're not.
So the 9 is what is that much bigger.
Yeah, that was only my third meet. I've been doing this for a year. When we start, 11 months. You know, like
you literally messaged me and you're like, "I want to compete. Can you coach me? I want to see if I like it." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I'm like, "This guy's a fucking freak." Yeah. And now here we are. We had some fucking deep conversations about powerlifting and being at the top and like being a fucking champion. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And now you're number fucking 15 ever for 242 raw.
Yeah, next goal is top 10 for 275, which is
I was gonna say you're not gonna be in 242 any much longer.
Yeah, I'm going 265 next. Yeah, even if I'll definitely be a light 275, like 260-ish, but still like a top 10 because I think Andy Huang's at 10th with like a 22. He had an FG total, whatever that equals out to, which really is not that far reach. But
I mean Andy's a cuck, so I don't really care.
Yeah, Andy's number 10 with 2204.
Yeah.
And then Stan Efferding 2226 would be number 9. So realistically, I mean, you just need to add another 100 pounds to your total, and we have a fucking year.
Yeah, exactly. Which is gonna be. I think that's gonna work out so good.
Yeah, because you've done 3 meets back to back in a fucking year.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be blown the fuck out of the water with extra weight because 100 pounds on your deadlift, especially sumo pullers, to add 100 pounds on your deadlift in a year is not like a crazy thing to do.
Yeah.
And to add an extra 50 pounds on your squat in a year, the way you've been progressing, is not crazy. Another 20 pounds or so on your bench.
Yeah.
Just saying, extra 170 pounds. I think you're going to be mid 2200. I think by next year, American Pro, you'll be mid 22. You'll be mid 2200s at 275.
My fourth meet ever, 22 plus. That's just dumb.
Look, I mean, genetically fucking gifted, meant to be. What's yours is yours. Like all those fucking things. it is. It's just it is what it is. Like there's some of us that it's just fucking meant for us. And I know that this shit is meant for me too, and I just need to get through this fucking injury and have my comeback story. Everybody loves a good comeback, right?
Fuck yeah.
Just like Kim Kardashian.
Nah.
She had come on her back in the video. I stole that from Chris Pratt, Parks and Rec. Come on.
I was gonna say I don't have any cum on my back, but no, never mind. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Jesus.
What about you, Chris? We got back there.
Hair. Come on my back would be terrible. It'd be horrible. It'd be horrible. In fact, I'm due for a shave, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have Mariana fucking buzz my back down soon. I'm a fucking ape, dude. It sucks.
Can't relate.
Ginger furry.
Oh, it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. But I'm not big enough to be like a bear, so I have to shave my back. I'm an otter. An otter, yeah. I'm in the gay world. I'm an otter. I'm not big enough to be a bear. I'm a little more slender, but still hairy, so I'm an otter.
Anyway, let's talk about Quadzgiving overall.
It fucked.
It was fun, yeah.
Period.
It was super fucking fun in our tiny little gym, and we made it work. And it was awesome. Like this, it was very stressful leading up. It's the most stressful meet I've ever had, just because we weren't sure where we were gonna have a warm up room, and then crackheads and shit messing with us the night before.
Dude, that was crazy. Like I can't. Well, how? I mean, it's not like that surprising because, like, Denim and Dumbbells is right in the middle of the fucking hood.
The fact
right
that
in little Somalia, so that's cool.
It was 30 minutes before our Josh Bryant seminar. We've got 20 people showing up from all over, and we have a fucking bloody crackhead trying to punch somebody on the other side of our fucking gym, like not at our gym, but like outside in the alley, and we're just like, go the fuck away.
Thankfully, Joel is real good at de-escalating.
Club, you're here for your Josh Bryant seminar. Sorry, ignore the bleeding crackhead that we just beat up. But come on in. Let's learn some shit.
Welcome here.
Thankfully, Joel is good at de-escalating. But you know what? Listen, if we did have to beat him up, it would be on par with Jailhouse Strong. Okay, you're fucking gas station ready at all times. That fucking part, bro.
Like,
God,
hey, Josh, look at.
Goddamn right. Like, oh, dude, that dude was pissing me off, man. When he started back talking you and David, I was like, should I just hit him? Like, I don't know if I should just hit this guy right now. I'm just gonna fucking cold cock his ass.
Should have fucking just slept him, honestly.
I thought about it. I was like, God, dude, while he's talking, when he was when David said something, he got all serious to David, like, I don't have to do. I was like, should I just hit him? Should I just fucking just come up and just cold cock the fuck out of him right now? And then we just drag him into the fucking street?
Literally.
Like,
and when I was yelling at him and he was talking shit to me, I could hear and I could feel Chris just like
ready to pounce.
And he was just
I don't know if how much trouble I'd get in. It really crossed my mind. He didn't strike anybody yet, but I should just fucking just rip one across his fucking chin. We could just go about our fucking day.
Well, the dude that he was fighting with already clocked him in the face, and he was fucking gushing out blood, and it was great. I was like,
yeah,
good for you, sir. And he kept apologizing to us, and I was like, no. You are protecting your family and yourself and whatever you got to do. Like, we're on your side, bro. We're here to punch crackheads with you.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I will steal his dog.
That dog is so cute.
That dog was fucking adorable. Killing crackheads and stealing dogs. That's what we do at Denim and Dumbbells. So if you guys want to be a part of that, you're in the San Diego area, go join Denim and Dumbbells, or AKA, when you look it up, it'll be Wreck-It Lifting Club. We all know the real name, though. We all know the real name. Joel's in denial. Denim Daddy.
Denim Daddy. Yeah.
Also carry a gun because it's in the hood.
Was great. The meet was well. We had no issues. Everything was fine. Everybody had a good time. We got to see
the meet fucked.
Yeah.
The meet fucked. We got to see a lot of our good friends. A bunch of our homies competed, so that was dope. Yeah, we had fucking fun. We had a fucking blast.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have any complaints.
Nope.
Oh my God. It's not even fucking one. Which is shocking.
Just somebody was bitching about the warm-up room. We had borrowed the room from the guys next door that like work on cars, and they had like turned their fucking cars on while people were in there warming up, and I was like,
oh, shit, really?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, but we know who was complaining, and she doesn't count.
But I was like, I didn't pay for that, and that's not my building, so they can do whatever they want to do. So
whatever the fuck they want. And listen, bitch, you take steroids, it's not gonna hurt you to huff a little gas. Fuck, dude. Fuck out of here. Just shut up and enjoy the fucking ride. That'd be like somebody dosing you fucking your burger with acid, and you'd be like, oh my God, dude, you're already gonna go on a trip. You might as well just fucking enjoy it. Fucking Christ. Like,
hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
You fuckers.
Like, fuck, man. Other than that, I think that was the only fucking complaint. I was shocked we didn't have any old people bitching about me swearing so much.
Yeah, everyone seemed to have a good time. The one girl's dad came up and said you did a great job.
Which I was really shocked about that, because he was like, hey, he didn't just say good job. He was all like, hey, thanks for like yelling at everybody and giving her the hype that she needs and deserves. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Honestly, that makes powerlifting meets so fucking fun when everyone's just fucking cheering you on. Like, whether you know the person who's doing the lift or not, like encouraging them, you know, whether they're squatting 100 or fucking 1,000, you know.
Right.
Just encouraging them.
How many
100%.
How many boring ass meets have you been to that everyone's just like, all right, Johnny's up next. He's squatting 685, and everyone's
raise
just
your hand if you've been to a USPA meet.
Yeah. Well, even the one that I refed in Denver, like it was fine, but it was like there was no hype.
Yeah.
It was
there was hype for like a couple people, but they were members.
Yeah.
So it's almost fake.
See, it's that like, shit though.
Basic as fuck. Like he was nice, but he was just like, all right, Jenny's coming up with 283 squat. Good job, Jenny. 3 white lights.
Yeah, it's like
that's so boring.
This is why I'm not on the mic, because once you hand that to me, I'm like, so and so's. That's 600 pounds, guys. But like, I'm out there psycho screaming and like giving people hype. But as soon as you put the fucking mic in front of me, I'm like,
stage fright.
It's so fucking weird.
God,
like the few times that Chris has like walked away to go to the bathroom, or at dead weight when you had to hike 3 miles to take a shit at El Pollo Loco. And I was like,
oh yeah.
And homie was like benching like 585, and I was like, he's benching 585, guys. Like, that's a lot of weight. Come on, yeah.
That's more than my deadlift, guys. Come on, whoop whoop.
Right. So I was like, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think that's the best part, but like, I don't know, man. I've noticed I get spoiled being here at Micah's meets.
Yeah.
Because like California's filled with a bunch of fucking cunts, man. Like we've had 4 back-to-back fucking meets where I've had to be like, hey, these are your homies that have put in 12 weeks of hard work. Like, this is their very last lift of the day. This is their 3rd fucking deadlift. Maybe, just fucking maybe, cunt, you could fucking hype them up a little bit. That'd be cool. It's not gonna like you can't scream 20 more times today.
Yeah.
Like you've been yeah, that's it. That's it. Like, bro, you don't need to be hyped for first and seconds. All right. They get a little hype, sure, but like third deadlifts, this is their last lift of the fucking day. Stop being a fucking piece of shit. Like, I hate having to tell the crowd, like, hey, you guys suck fat dicks. I'm gonna cheer for your people. You don't have to, but I hope if you have a wedding coming up or like a baby shower, something really important, they're there and they go, boo, fuck you. Yeah. I swear to God, man, if one of my friends ever comes to one of my fucking powerlifting meets, I'm doing a third deadlift. I'm breaking a big fucking PR, and I just see them. All right, I remember that motherfucker. I remember that. Does anybody in the crowd object? I object. Yeah, I object.
Yeah,
I object. Hey man, I just want you to know, I know it's your wedding day. Fuck you. She's not right for you. She's a cunt. Everybody thinks so. I'm just gonna trauma dump right there. Yeah. Fuck you.
I see that happening.
And that's what you get for not cheering for my 700-pound deadlift. Thank you. And I'm gonna walk out. Fuck you.
I mean, he's not wrong. Dude, like every meet I've ever done, we have a crew, like a big group of people, and it's like full blown, like my name gets said and everybody's just screaming. And like that's how it should fucking be. Like I don't care if you're lifting 150 pounds or you're lifting fucking 900 pounds. Like everybody puts in fucking work for this shit. Like, cause I get people that are like, oh, I want you to coach me, but I'm so weak and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to be your fucking biggest cheerleader regardless because everybody's at a different place in their fucking journey, but everyone deserves to be fucking cheered for. Like you're doing
for a lot of people. For a lot of people, it takes courage to do that.
Yeah, exactly. You're on a fucking platform in front of however many people are just staring at you. You're literally being judged by 3 people, and it's like
fucking singlet.
In a fucking singlet. That nobody looks good in, like maybe 2 of us, not me, but 2 of them look good in. You know what I mean? But like, it's just like, come on, it does take fucking courage for anyone, for no matter what, age, gender, size, whatever. Like, I have older ladies that are fucking, out there killing it, squatting 150 pounds or whatever.
Yeah, I love that shit. Watching like older folks do that, it's so cool.
It's like, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Listen, also, if you're scared of like, oh, I'm too weak to fucking do this, it takes courage to get out there. It also takes the same type of courage to do drugs. So just do that, and then you won't be weak anymore.
Do both. Well, do drugs, and they'll give you more courage, so you won't have a problem with it anymore.
Listen, you're goddamn right they will. You're goddamn right they will.
Yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Make you feel like listen, man. Prep cycle makes me feel like fucking Superman. Jesus fucking Christ. If there's any time I'm gonna get in a fucking fight because I'm overconfident, it's during prep. Whoop, whoop. Do we know? You know why we pulled you over? I don't know, because you wanted my fucking autograph. Clearly. Fuck. No, it was a really fucking fun weekend. Honestly, that was the Josh Bryant seminar. Fucked.
Yeah, it was cool.
Jesus Christ, does that man know what the fuck he's talking about?
Yeah, Mike wants to do it again at Wreck-It because he was like, it was so small, our gym's so small that it was way more intimate, and people were asking questions, and he was able to answer more because like at Ironmongers, it's a huge gym, and everybody spreads out, and so he was like, this was fucking great. So I'm sure everybody like felt like they really got their money worth,
But then he could also like go around and like help people one-on-one too, which a lot of people, I'm sure appreciated.
Yeah, no, because it seemed like people flew in just for that from like all over the place.
Oh yeah.
And, like, oh my God, Josh Bryant. I was like, oh, you guys are fucking serious about this. But yeah, he was cool. It was cool to hear his views and his ideas and stuff for sure. I mean, every coach has different ideas and things and stuff. So it was cool to hear that for sure. It was a good seminar. Definitely recommend it to people.
Every coach has different
Yeah,
views
for
and
sure.
ideas, but not every coach has like 30 fucking world record holders either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck Bryant's he's a monster, man. Dude's a good fucking coach. He knows what the fuck he's doing. I mean, I'm changing my bench and benching the way he fucking told me, and it feels good.
What did
Feels
he have?
different. Head down, keep my fucking head down, stop looking. Lifting my head, which is hard. That's hard. But the one that's really hard and it doesn't feel, it still feels weird. Feet flat. Feet flat. But I feel like so much tighter feet flat because I'm so inflexible. But I feel like I can't pop my ass as much because I'm not tucking my legs with my toes, so I can't feel like I'm popping as much with my ass, but because my ass is tight the whole time, like I literally, because I'm so tight, it feels like my ass is just like barely fucking touching, but I know it's not lifting.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. I mean, as long as it's not lifting because it's already tight, I'm already like driven in that my ass isn't going to pop up. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll see. Haven't done anything heavy yet. So
I was going to ask if you've done anything since.
Oh, I've benched tonight. After I go, I'm not gonna squat tonight because it's 10 p.m. by the time I start squatting, so I'm not gonna squat for 3 hours tonight. I am probably just gonna go bench, and I've got a 3x8 at 70%, so that will be a pretty decent test to see how it feels for sure. So, but I like it. I mean.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a cool fucking seminar.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. It was cool.
Yep. That was a good fucking seminar, especially for free 99. That was nice. Oh, I'm part of the meet. It's okay.
Yeah, David got in for free because they were just waiting around for us to be able to move shit. He's like, should we not be here? I was like, bro, just fucking sit. Like, it's fine. Like, I'm waiting for this other side to open up so we can move the mono and all kinds of shit. Like, you just enjoy.
Just soak this shit in, bro. Soak in all this fucking knowledge.
Did fucking phenomenal, as always.
He caught Simone this time.
He caught Simone. Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna be real close. And you see the video, he is smiling. He is so pleased with himself.
Dude, almost all videos I see, he's always like just chirping in your ear, like just like pumping you up, like just right behind you. And it's fucking, it's cool to have that.
Best, like that man does so much for me. And remember, he sent me that nice ass fucking message. I almost had me crying and shit after the meet. Like, there's like 3 people on this earth that can make me cry, and I'm pretty sure he's one of them. Hey, your 804 squat made me cry.
Did it really?
Me and Celia were crying.
Y'all are fucking weenies.
We were proud. Proud of my son.
I'm sorry, but that video of you in my 501 bench when you're back here like this, that's my favorite thing of all time. And then you're like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Me and Brandon were like hugged up on each other, and I'm like, don't miss this. I wanted you to have it so bad. And then it starts moving, and I'm like, and Brandon's like jumping too. But we were like arm in arm, like, because Dan had missed 501 right before you, and it seemed like his second was even faster than yours. And so we were like, oh fuck, did we just fuck up? But then it just fucking moved, and I was like, he's gonna get it because you did it in training, super fucking tired. I know you have
it. Yeah.
Dan's second moved a lot faster, but yours don't really change speed. That's the difference. Like, Dan smoked his second, but I've seen Dan smoke shit before and then do exactly that. That's, I mean, I can't say shit because that's how I lift. Right? I'll literally smoke something
some people are
before.
Some people are just strong and some people are explosive.
Yeah.
Like some people, like you said about me, like their bench or whatever lift is same speed throughout whatever weight it is. Some people are just like they just fucking throw it off their fucking chest or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, mine's
Yeah. No,
pretty like consistent too. I don't usually like smoke anything like crazy and then I die on the next one. Like if I'm dying on the third one, it's because I died on the second one.
mhm.
But
no, I'm explosive. My shit will fly off my fucking chest and then I'll die on my fucking next one. Fuck. I've never had to grind a squat, so I don't know if I can grind a squat. No fucking idea.
I knew
Squats.
I've gotten
Huh?
real good at grinding deadlifts that I never was good at before. And now I'm like,
I can grind the fuck out of a deadlift, but I have no idea if I can't grind a bench
yeah.
at all. I hit that
I'm the
wall
total
and I'm like,
opposite.
and it won't fucking move. A squat, no fucking idea.
Yes, squat I can grind clearly. Bench is like hit or miss if I can grind it. Deadlift is like it's either I'm smoking it or it's not there.
Like your third attempt. Because
Yeah.
your 804 was so dumb. And then I was like, all right, pick for your third full send. And you're like 821. And I'm like, I would have guessed you were going to pick 850, right?
That's what I thought.
And so I was like, put
Well,
826 on
I
there.
wanted to hit it. I wanted to hit it. I was confident I was gonna hit it. I didn't want to. Clearly, it didn't work out, but
Yeah.
See, that's wild to me because I was confident you would have hit like 850, but
Me too.
yeah, the way 804 looked, fuck yeah, it would definitely look like it.
But obviously, like the big squat took a toll,
Yeah.
but we secured what we needed to. Like that's why we were very strategic with our deadlift attempts.
Yeah.
And we secured your 2100 on your second. So I was like, whatever for your third. That's why I was like, full send it, and then I upped it to 826 because I was like, I should, because everyone looked at me. Well, everyone looks at me and they were like, really? And I was like, bro, I think he's got like 850, but just put 826, like fuck it. And then it didn't even move, and I was like, well, 821 wouldn't have moved either, so it's fine. I would have
did
if I
anybody?
850 on there and it didn't move, I would have been like, oh, I fucked up because you could have moved 821, right?
Yeah.
But I would never do that anyway.
But see, I bet you I would have got because I got like 3 inches off the ground with that 826 or whatever. I bet you 850 would have gotten 3 inches off the ground. Like,
Yeah,
whatever.
you were smoked, but you got what you came for anyway, so it didn't even matter.
A whole dick off the ground. Nice job, though.
Yeah. A solid dick, eh?
A solid dick. Solid
Yeah.
dick.
Solid.
Make
Good.
4 inches. Make 4 inches great again.
Yeah.
Did anybody else hit break 2K that day?
No.
Oh shit.
Dan was the closest with the 1950 something.
Dan needs to fucking put it together in competition, man.
I know, he's so close.
He
All you had to do was
crushes
just
it in training.
All you had to do was just fucking hang on to that last dead because that would have put him at 2K, right?
Yeah, he got 1962.
Yeah, I think that would have put him at 2K.
And then
Because he had it. He was locked out. He just lost that one fucking hand.
Yeah.
It's not even that though, but because he missed his second squat and missing his third bench wasn't horrible. It was that second squat that fucked him.
Oh, he missed his
And
second.
like yeah, you can't
Did
be
he
missing
retake it or did he go up?
Yeah, he retook it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can't be missing shit on like technicalities, right? Like that's the issue. Like he's like, oh, my feet were kind of wrong. I'm like, bro, you
'Cause
can't be
it's
missing
smoked.
squats for that.
That really, I'm glad that I locked in that kind of stuff early on.
Yes.
Like, in my lifting, like it, dude. Honestly, a lift starts at the fucking unrack. Like
Yes.
when you pick a squat, that's where it starts. If
Okay,
you're
let me
locked, like your walkout, or if you're using a
let
model.
me ask you this, Aidan. Since you smoked that 804, I mean, as much as you're like, oh, I grinded it, was still like an RP 9. All right, it still wasn't a fucking like full max.
Yeah.
When you pick a squat, like when you picked that 804 and you felt it, were you like, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like
I knew it's the warm up room that I was like, holy fuck, like I feel good.
yeah.
Like I could just tell, like on the pick, I was like, oh, it's fucking there. I knew it was gonna be fucking heavy, but
But it is it all. So when I squat, right, I make sure, because after Brandon had a talk with me one time at his house, he's like, make sure you get fucking tight, squeeze the shit out of that to get tight. When I hit my 585 at Fight or Quit, right? Like that's every time I've squatted on the platform, it's been way like more than I've ever even had on my back in training. Like scares the shit out of me. Honestly, I'm like, because my last prep, my 1 rep max was 540, which was my last platform max. I fucking smoked it, and I'm thinking, oh, Brand's gonna have me go up like 550. Cool. He said to me, he goes, go 570. I was like, excuse me, what?
Squat is probably the scary. Like if squat for me is like the scariest lift
For sure.
For
Yeah.
So like loading
I'm
it
too.
is like I bet like I'm getting this motherfucker because I'm not dying
Oh
today.
no, I love it, but it's for sure the scariest. So then at the meet, 585, I probably had 600 in the tank that day. But as soon as I picked that 585, I got tight as shit. I picked it up, and what I noticed, for me at least, maybe it's different for you, if it like kind of settles into my shoulders, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be heavy today, in training at least, right? If I pick it, and that motherfucker like almost bounces on my traps are so fucking rock solid. I'm so tight that when I pick that, it just kind of like bounces on my traps. I know I'm gonna fucking smoke this.
That's another big thing too, is like the heavier you get, obviously the more whip you're gonna get. And you have to let that settle. You have to let it settle before you obviously descend. Otherwise,
I don't even mean the whip. I'm talking the difference between it like sinking into your traps a little bit, like you can feel like, oh, I'm not quite as tight as I should be, or like it's like you just set it on a fucking rock.
Yeah, for
when
sure.
When I get my shoulders so tight and I pick exactly like when I picked that 585 up, like so that's 15 pounds heavier than I've ever done. I picked it up, I went, oh yeah. Honestly, I'm about to make this my bitch.
Yeah, that 804 felt the same on my back that my second attempt, that 750 did.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember when I squatted the 595 what I was thinking or how it felt, because I was so like focused on not blowing out my knee that Chris had just yanked out of the socket the day before. But I just knew like I was hype as fuck, and I was like, I'm not gonna fail this shit. Like this is what I came here for. But I wish that I could remember how it felt, because I definitely know in training, like I'll pick something up and I'll be like, oh yeah, and then sometimes you're like, oh, this is gonna suck.
Oh. Yeah. Like just it's like a or a
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
No.
I mean, I've only competed twice, but I've never really had the like, at least for squat. Bench, my last bench, I definitely did. When I failed 319, I was like, ooh, this is heavy.
Bro, there was something in the air that day because I failed that 402.
Yeah.
I picked it up and I was like, all right. And I brought it down nice and I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, huh? Oh, and it's like my all-time world record dreams are just fading into me as the bench falls down on me.
No, I knew where I fucked up on that bench. I was telling Mike, I was like, damn, dude, I'm like, you gave me the longest pause in the world. But then I looked back, I went, no, I hovered it above my chest a little bit and then had to touch. I was a dumbass.
I told him he gave me a long-ass pause too. And he was like all upset. And he's like, this is why I don't want to ref anymore. And I was like, bro, I was just kidding. Because I watched the video back and I was like, it was a regular-ass pause.
Yeah.
Because I did the same to Albert. And he's like, then stop fucking moving it on your chest. And I was like, it wasn't fucking moving, bro. I was sitting there thinking, hello.
Today, please.
Did you forget me?
Listen,
it's weird when you're under it. Like, you might feel like it's just rock solid stationary. But, like, obviously to a spectator or ref, like it, might move a little bit.
Time is different, too, under the pressure. Because you're sitting there, you're like, dude, he's making me sit here for 30 seconds. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
and you rewatch the video and you go, press. You're like, oh, okay, cool. But like when you're down there, you're like, dude, like, are you getting food? What are you doing? Like,
door dashing for me or what's going on?
this is fucking ridiculous, dude. You were watch the video and you're like, oh, I'm fucking retarded. All right, that's fine. I fucking hate it, man. Like, Jesus Christ, time slows down like fucking crazy.
When I get up on that platform, I just black the fuck out. If I didn't train like the standard the way I do, like, yeah, I'd probably miss a lot of my lifts due to commands. Honestly,
oh, man, I wish I could fucking black out.
Everything is just like I hear nothing.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, I like how our original goal was to obviously break 2K. And it was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be easy. And then like halfway through your prep, I told Chris even, I was like, he's gonna hit 2100.
I think it was probably around the triple, like the three rep maxes. I was like, oh,
I think.
And I even was like, I want to secure your 2K with your second attempts and then push for 2100. But I think we secured 2K with your opener deadlift.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because let's see.
804, 501.
777.
Yeah, 2082. So we secured 2K with your opener deadlift and then blasted you right into 2100, 2110.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fucking great. This shit makes me so fucking hype. And then I think, this is how Brandon feels about me. Now I see why he gets so excited, because it's so fucking like, especially when you've been at the top. So like, I know how Brandon feels, like being at the top. And now you know how I feel because you're starting to get there. But it's like, you're just so excited to have somebody that like, you know, is obviously you would thrive under any fucking programming. Like, let's be real. I'm not the one that got you to 2K. You've done that on your own. I'm just fucking simply giving you some fucking guidelines, but you fucking did that on your own. Like, let's be real. I want to take credit. Of course, I'm going to take credit, but let's be real. You would thrive under any program. I would thrive under any program, but obviously we have our coaches for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, you know,
that
like,
also has to be someone that you have like a certain relationship with too.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't imagine having a coach that like I just didn't like or admired to a sense or anything like that. Like,
yeah,
that it just
or someone that's like, it's so business that you're just like, you just on Sunday and you're like, here's my videos. Okay, great, good work. See ya. Here's your next program. Like, you and I are fucking homies.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
fuck.
Yeah.
I stay at your fucking house for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I knew you for a month and then I stayed at your house for 2 fucking weeks.
Right.
But that's how it should be.
When you leave, like, I miss fucking hanging out on the couch and just bullshitting with you and watching dumb shit on Netflix. When you leave, I'm like genuinely sad. I'm like, my buddy's gone.
But that's how it's supposed to be, though. Like, I always tell people, when you pick a coach, don't pick a coach based because like you think they're going to be able to do this. Like, all programs work. It's kind of like all diets work. Just pick what you can fucking stick to. For a coach, pick somebody you can fucking vibe with, dude.
Vibe
like,
and trust.
Like vibe and trust, right? Like, you know, that was the big thing with one of the reasons I fired my nutrition coach, right? Like, we used to be boys, and then it turned into he ended up getting so many clients and forgot about his OG clients that it just kind of turned into like, you check in on Saturdays, I will give you your 1 or 2 text messages back and let you know, and then you will not hear from me again till next Saturday. Like, I can text Brandon anytime I want. I mean, I won't hear from him until like 5 a.m. if I text him right now, but you know, because he's sleeping. But like, I could text Brandon right fucking now and he'll answer. If it's not a stupid question, he'll answer me in the fucking morning. You know, like, he'll answer me within an hour.
That's how it should be. It's like, especially like, trust is a huge thing. Like, you should trust that your coach has your best interests in mind. Like, I don't care how many fucking clients I have. Each one of my clients has my best interest in, or their best interest in mind. Like, I want every single one of them to succeed to their fullest potential, whether they're on Aidan's level or whether they're brand new and can fucking barely bench the bar. I'm going to treat you all the exact same way. Like, I'm going to take you to the top, or I'm going to get you your little state record, or I'm just going to keep you fucking healthy. Like, and that's how it should be. And same, and communication, like you texted me one time, you're like, I don't like this is fucking with me, blah blah blah, like, when's this gonna be over? And I'm like, here's why. So one time you bitched at me.
Yeah.
But like, same with Brandon. If I tell him, you know what, like, I'm not recovering or I'm fucked up, like, he's gonna be like, okay, let's do this. You know what I mean? Not just like, well, just sleep some more.
Yeah, suck it up. Like,
okay. Like, to an extent, he knows that he needs to tell me to suck it up. But if I tell him, like, hey, bro, like I pretty much tore something in my elbow. I'm still fucking training, but, like, I'm telling you, this isn't tendonitis. And he's like, all right, let's pull some weight off and let's just get through, scratch overhead press for now. And let's just, do 2 board or whatever you need to do until we.
Yeah. Also having trust in your, like, as a coach, having trust in your lifter too, to not, like, if, like, you telling Brandon that, to know, like, Brandon should know you well enough and to know you're not just, like, trying to skip out on a fucking workout or
exactly.
Whatever.
And that's the other thing too. Like, I really like to get to know my clients too, because I want to know, like, are you bullshitting? Are you just bitching because you're tired or it hurts or whatever? Or are you genuinely hurt or genuinely, like, struggling?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I got to get my laptop charger. Keep talking.
Yeah, I think picking a coach is all about, for sure, fucking finding somebody you can just fucking vibe with. Like, Brandon's my boy.
Yeah.
He's not just, like I say, he's not just my fucking coach. And that, like, again, with my nutrition coach, that's what it just turned into. Like, that he went from my boy to, like, you're literally just a coach.
It just gets too businessy.
Yeah.
Like, it does get too businessy.
Sure, it's a business. Like, you can treat it as a business, but
it is.
Like, it's just a fine line between, like, business and, like, I think a coach should be like a mentor.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. Like, it is a fine line, because I do understand, like, this is a business, right? This is, like, for coaches, like, this is how you pay your bills, right? For some coaches. So I get it. There's definitely a fine line, but it's also not like, this is not me paying for my internet, bro, where, like, I'm just a number and you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, this is a personal fucking one-on-one thing. Like, I'm not going to go see a massage therapist that just fucking literally, okay, it's like chiropractic. It's why I don't like going to the joint.
Yeah.
There's no personability there. They just fucking come in. All right, cool. What's hurting here? All right, crack. All right, see you later, fuck ass. Go buy a package.
I always look for a private massage therapist.
Never 100%.
Yeah. I never go to, like, a fucking, like, a business
massage envy or something like that.
Yeah. Like, I'll always ask around, like, hey, who do you fucking get massages from, whatever. Like, I found a good one here, which is, she's great. Like, she fucks me up, but it works.
But yeah, 100%. Like, I go to a massage therapist that she works for a company, but I know her personally. And, like, if she went to a different company while I'm in Vegas, guess what? I would just go to that fucking company. Like, she's my massage therapist, right? So it's the same with your fucking coach. Like, I'm going to when I get back with Brandon, probably in February, I'm going to have to tell Brandon, like, hey, like, I have some different goals than just powerlifting. So, like, we need to change some of these fucking, possibly change our program around a little bit, or at least add a fucking plyometric day or something, because I would need some more explosive shit, like when I was fighting, and I just want to be athletic again, as opposed to just a fucking power lifter.
Yeah.
So some shit's going to have to change a little bit, but that's going to be communication.
Yeah, and a good coach is going to do that, because I have clients that are like, I can't power lift right now, but I want to be able to lift, and I need 3 days just so I can do something. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I was a personal trainer for 10 fucking years. Like, I can toss you together any kind of fucking program. I can do a power building one. I can do power lifting. I can do just bodybuilding. Like, I can fit. It's your goals. You're paying me. I want to help you the best that I can for whatever you're doing. Just because I want you to power lift or I think you should do this doesn't fucking matter. It's whatever you want. If you don't want to compete, I don't care.
Well, and that's where the business comes in, right? Like at the end of the day, I'm paying you. If you can't facilitate that with the money I'm giving you, then I'll bring the money somewhere else. So that's where I guess the fine line of the business side comes in of me being like, hey, these are my goals now. Like me, like I'm doing Highland Games, right? Like I want to be good at Highland Games. I think it's fucking fun. Powerlifting bores me a little bit. So I'm like, I still want to powerlift. I still have goals.
I don't see those like interrupting each other, if that makes sense.
They won't. No, they won't.
Which is good.
I go and train the Highland Games every Sunday, and then once I start making money again, I'm gonna buy my own implements, and I'll probably autistically train at least 3 to 4 times a week until I hate myself.
I mean, pretty sure we all hate ourselves a little bit to put our bodies through this shit.
Health.
Hell
yeah, no. The problem is with Highland Games, it's so much technique, and it's probably a good thing I don't own some of the implements yet, because I know I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm not leaving until I get this throw fucking perfect. Like at least like powerlifting, you'd be like, oh, I'm just spent. I can't get this off my chest or whatever. You're like, I need to go because I'm fatigued and I'm spent. When it's a technique thing, it's like when I shoot my bow. The last time I went out to my bow and like autistically fucking focused, I was on the range for like 4.5 hours. I probably shot like 300 fucking arrows that day out of a 90-pound bow. Because I was like, well, my groups aren't what they fucking need to be. And the only reason I left is because I had to get the kids.
Fucking clown.
Fucking clown.
It's so bad.
Hell
yeah, brother. Like, so that is the thing I do love about powerlifting is you just get so spent that you're like, oh, I actually can't keep going. Like my muscles won't allow me to.
I think it's funny, like people who will look at like people who don't really know much about like powerlifting, especially like at a high level in powerlifting. This shit is not healthy.
No.
It is not.
No.
Bro, I was force feeding in my last prep so much, and I was eating 500 grams of carbs a day that I was eating like 2 cups of dry cereal at 11 p.m. just to hit my macros, because I knew that once we started cutting, I would have to cut carbs. So I had to hit this mark or this carb cycle wouldn't work for me to lose the weight to weigh in. And so I'm just miserable after being at the gym for 3 hours. I can barely fucking move. And I'm just sitting on the edge of my bed, just shoveling in dry cereal at 11 p.m. going,
it's not healthy.
Bro, I'm not really even tracking right now. I'm just trying to eat more. I'm still full from like 3 hours ago. I had a huge bowl of protein noodles, a shitload of fucking beef in it, 93.7 beef with some sauerkraut and some tomato sauce. I just made some like protein spaghetti. It was a fucking huge bowl. I'm still full. I'm going to go lift. I'm going to have to come back home, and I'm going to eat I got one of those bigger containers of the low fat vanilla Greek yogurt. I'm gonna have to eat half of that container, and I'm only eating half of it because I'm broke. Otherwise, while I'm bulking, I need to be eating the whole thing a day.
Fuck. Yeah, I've had 3 muscle milk protein shakes and a bag of beef jerky today.
I just crushed the muscle. I just crushed the muscle milk and 3 cookies.
I just had 2 scoops of protein and beef and rice with some guacamole and lettuce.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so I had beef rice with guacamole earlier and some spinach. It was good. And I'm gonna have to buy protein again soon too to start supplementing protein drinks. And I'm just like, oh God, I don't give a shit what anybody says. Like, oh, bulking's great. You've never bulked right then. If you think bulking's great, fuck you.
It's rough because you have to fucking eat, even if you don't want to fucking eat.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want-
I haven't gotten there yet, but I know that the day is probably gonna come, and I'm probably gonna want to kill myself.
It's bad. I don't want to eat. But again, I'm gonna go lift. I'm gonna have to eat after I lift, and I'm just like, I don't want to eat that much yogurt.
Dude, honestly, I find like if I am eating heavy, cardio helps. So like not like fucking ridiculous sprinting cardio or whatever, but like just
Well,
like
yeah.
20, 30 minutes of steady state, like
I get
helps
my
a lot with
I get my
digestion.
10K. I still get my 10K steps every day. It doesn't help that much. I'm still dying. Like, it's you're. Trust me. Don't worry. You'll be there soon.
I bought a recumbent bike off of fucking Facebook Marketplace for like $30. And I fucking hit that shit every morning for 30 fucking minutes. Whether I want to or not.
Yeah. Once I move and I start training more too and teaching, I'm probably gonna wake up early, go to the gym, and get my own bag work in. Which means I'll have to eat more because I'm doing cardio, burning more. I'm like, but I think I will. I'm going to order from American Rancher Beef. I'm going to order like 28 pounds of beef a month from them. Since I have the fucking money to do it.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. We got questions?
Yeah, we got a few questions, and then we're our hour mark anyway. How does it feel to be one of the strongest high schoolers in the 242 class?
Feels great, but I know there's a lot more, so not satisfied at all.
When will you stop being a strong baby and just be a strong adolescent?
Maybe when I reach 25, I'll look like a man, I guess. more drugs, maybe.
More Tren. Tren's the ager. You need to take Tren.
All right, yeah.
Ugh.
Like 800 milligrams, though.
Oh.
8. Ooh.
No, don't listen to this.
That sounds like domestic violence right there. Fuck yeah.
It sounds like prison time, brother. I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds like a felony.
Oh god, it sounds like I can go fucking whip a weight across the room, then come home and beat my wife. Fuck yeah.
All right, give us a hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Like cloud.
And here's an actual question. What's been the biggest change you've seen in powerlifting throughout your career?
He's done 3 meets. He's done 3 meets.
Career.
I have no room to talk there, honestly. I do like, because I did watch like the bigger pro level meets. I really like where that's going. Like I like how it gives lifters like a big platform to be on, to get their name out there whether they need it or not. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
But
I think Big Dogs needs to come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I do. Yeah, that would be fucking cool to see. Like another just big total meet.
Yeah, they should do a men's one and they should do a women's one, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, nobody cares about female powerlifting. No.
This fucking guy. Can you bench 315, dog?
No. Actually, I have once. Twice.
Hey, Karina, can you bench
for a double on the same day that I hit 375 for a double?
Yeah.
And Brandon was like, "Bro, you should just go home."
I mean, that's okay. Is powerlifting is it a single lift thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna quit because I think my total's more. So I think I total more.
You do out total me.
Okay. All right. So there we go.
Good job, Chris.
Hey, mind you, I've only done 2 meets, just by the way.
Oh,
and everybody thinks
seasoned vet in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Seasoned.
I know everybody seems to think I've been around for a while just because I go to meets and shit. I've only done 2 meets, people. Just FYI. So y'all can fuck yourselves.
They can pork their own bussies.
You can pork your own fucking ass.
Hell
Go
yeah,
home
brother.
Go home and pork your boyfriend's ass.
Oh my god.
Guy or girl, I don't care. Ladies, go ask your boyfriend if you can pork his ass.
Anyway, so we'll end on that note. But what's the plan for you, Aidan?
Plan is American Pro 3, whenever they decide to do that. Going 275, like I said. And goal is 1,000 keys. Total 2,200 plus. So
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. That is my plan, is to also do the American Pro 3 and just make my comeback, whatever that is.
Fuck yeah. What are you, Chris?
Get back on the fucking platform. I was just looking. May will be 2 years off the platform for me.
Yeah, fuck.
So injuries back to back have been fucking dope. So if I could just get healthy and hit even a 1,700 pound total, I'd be pretty fucking stoked.
Fuck yeah.
Also, let's put a petition together for the WRPF to let me announce all big meets for emceeing.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Petition for Ginger Chris to run and MC all big meets.
Anything is you're fucking amazing, but anything is better than that fucking pirate.
The fucking pedo pirate. Woo!
Yeah. No, you were the best fucking choice, honestly. And I'm not just saying that because you're my best friend and I'm biased. The feedback that we get, like, everyone fucking loves you. There's only like 2 crotchety old men who have ever complained. Or 1.
Yeah, well, fuck him. He's gonna die soon anyways, the old cunt. That's the nice thing about the old people that bitch about it. Like, oh, don't worry, you can only bitch for a few more years. You're gonna die soon, so I don't give a fuck.
May as well get out
fucking old bastards. Yeah, bitch as much as you want. I got the next quite a few years. How about you?
All right, we'll start that petition.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a couple weeks, maybe. I don't know if we'll be back before the new year, but we'll figure that out.
No, I don't think we will.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Week, right?
No, Christmas is next week. Yeah, so maybe right before New Year's.
Yeah. It'll be either right before New Year's, it'll be the new year. So maybe we'll see y'all in 2024. See you next year.
New year, new us.
Fucking clown.
New year. No, not new me. I'm gonna be the same degenerate fuck you guys all know. Just bigger. I'm gonna make my comeback in 2024 as well as Karina. So let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fuck yeah, brother. Let's fucking go.
All right. Thanks, y'all.
Bye.